Still feeling the lingering effects of my cars, we make slow time, but continue our journey towards half dawn. Right. After about 4 more days of travel, we soon see the buildings casting tall shadows over the gates of half dawn. The wrought iron gates have intricately cut cast iron tips. Okay, so we're here now at LEANNA'S hometown, the town of half dawn. Oh, right. So this is the small quiet town of half dawn. It looks pretty neat, yes. A regular town, but it's a cozy looking town, yes. I can really tell that this place is more extravagant than any other town we have passed through. Yeah, it does look extravagant, yeah. The guards look us over as we approach, but when they see Leanna, they nod deeply.
Welcome back, my lady.
Oh, looks like Leanna is well known here, seeing that the guards recognize her.
Yes, thank you.
Leanna blushes deeply as she stammers out a reply. The guards bow slightly as Leanna hurries us through. You know, I was just thinking, what if if there's ever a chance that Leanna can go into Pixel's world, that would be great, you know. Yeah, I mean, the thing is we get to visit Leanna's hometown. I mean, it wouldn't be fair if Leanna doesn't get, at least Leanna gets to, yeah. It wouldn't be fair if at least Leanna doesn't get to visit, you know, Pixel Fate's hometown, that is the Earth, you know. Yeah. Tips Fedora, my lady. Someone's pretty popular. That was weird. I think this sounds grander, so looks like Chivalry isn't it. I pretend to tip my fedora and then give a flourishing bow. My lady? Leanna's face is beet red as she quickly pulls me up.
Stop that!
So, I love to tease you, Leanna. Leanna hurries ahead and leads us through finely covered streets. The shop fronts are all neatly primed with respectable potted plants and other small decorations. The signs all have various delicately looping letters. I feel like I've just stepped into a Jane Austen novel. Not familiar with Jane Austen, but okay. Amelia follows close behind, clutching the pungo to her chest. She surveys her surroundings with silent interest. Kara flashes Zack a playful smile. What are you two gonna do now?
My lord.
My lord.
No.
No.
Oh, come on. Won't you at least offer me your arm?
Oh, offer her your arm? You should, Zack. Come on, be more of a gentleman, okay?
Why? You always just take it anyway.
No, that's because it's always her taking the initiative. Now you have to be the one to take the initiative, Zack. Come on. She pouts.
You don't have a romantic bone in your body.
But is that why you still love him anyway? Is it, Kara? She tugs on Zack's arm anyway. He doesn't resist and soon the two of them catch up. The further we travel through town, the more people seem to recognize Leanna and give her the same polite greeting. She nervously responds, trying to downplay the attention. Okay, now it's starting to be weird. I exchange confused glances with my team. Well, yeah, it's actually kind of weird that everyone in town recognizes Leanna, like she's some, hotshot. Or big shot rather, not hotshot. Finally, we reach a deserted area of town. A smile returns to her face as she recognizes the shops and streets which we travel. Although she doesn't talk about her home much, I can tell she's happy to be back. But maybe still a bit worried, you know. Our boots crunch under white gravel as we turn into a long tree-lined drive. Lush green lawns and colorful gardens sweep from the road to the estate. Wow! Is this seriously Leanna's estate? Now this looks really grand. One hell of a mansion this is. Leanna must be a really rich girl. Leanna is definitely in a rich family. She definitely has a rich family. I mean, belongs to... is that the writer? No. She's definitely in a rich family. Her family is rich, yeah. The estate is dazzling wide, maybe 4 or 5 stories tall. 4 or 5 stories looks more like 3 from the background. Okay. A large fountain sits before it, the water spraying and glittering in the sunlight. Beyond the mansion and framing the scene are the mountains and the brilliant blue sky. Kara's eyes go wide.
Whoa.
Yeah, whoa indeed. Zack whistles appreciatively. Woohoo!
Damn,
Damn, woohoo! Amelia pauses, taking in the mansion.
The architecture for this building is quite exquisite. Would this be the town hall or mayoral house, perhaps?
So tell me Liana's father is a mayor. Wow. Liana twists her skirt nervously.
Not quite.
Not quite? So you're just saying that your father is really rich? Right? I mean your family. What is it? As if on cue, a small woman with simple clothes and plaited hair passes by. She nearly drops the bag she's carrying when she sees Liana and dips into a low curtsy. Do we get to see her sprite? I mean, we got to see Amelia's parents' sprite, so maybe we will get to see Liana's parents' sprites too?
Milady, you returned home.
Oh, that's not her mother. That's actually one of her servants. Okay, but still important, no?
Home?
Yep. I mean, it's kind of obvious, Kara. But yeah, still shocking, right?
You grew up in style, huh?
Yep. Liana is a rich girl. Liana's cheeks flame.
It's nothing.
Oh yeah, this rich family, nothing. Are you a princess? It's no big deal. Is Mr. Darcy home? I don't get this joke, but I'm gonna go for this one. Liana, you didn't tell me you're a princess! Liana flushes peony pink.
Because I'm not.
You sure about that? Sweep her off the feet. Does that make me Prince Charming? To get used to living like this? Excuse me, princess. All these four sound pretty good, but I think I'm gonna go with this one, yeah. If you're the princess, then I'm Prince Charming. Are you sure you aren't a princess? Because your Prince Charming is standing right in front of you. She looks around.
Really? I don't see him.
Come on now. Liana, really? Ouch. Liana notices my face and laughs. Come on now.
Just kidding. I found him.
Alright, don't be like this. Don't be so harsh on me. Liana sucks in a breath. It seems like all of our excitement has got her flustered.
Let's just get going.
Alright. We follow her up the gravel road. As we get closer to the fountain, I notice the same sigil on Liana's letter is engraved into the stone. In the stone of the fountain? Oh, you mean this one? Okay, the one in the center. The waterworks run from a sapphire swan. Sapphire swan? I don't see any sapphire swan, but okay. The Pango's eyes go wide.
Boy.
Is it run by magic, this fountain? He squirms out of my scarf and leaps for the fountain before landing in a big splash. I think he just cannonballed right in there. Pango burbles happily in the water as he continues to splash around, pretending to be a fish.
Aww.
So cute, right, Pango, as always. Liana rushes over to the fountain and gives the Pango a little tickle. He giggles happy bubbles. Giggles happy bubbles.
I wish I could save this moment forever.
Well, there's something called camera, but I don't know if this world has a camera. If you have a camera, you can totally save this moment forever. Well, I could save this moment forever too. I'm playing on a computer right now. I could totally print screen right now. Yes. Okay, print screen. Okay, saved.
Shall I go and fetch the portrait master?
Portrait master? Wait, your father is a portrait master?
No. That won't be necessary.
Oh, you mean someone else? Their own portrait master too? That's how rich are these people? Oh, portrait master? What's a portrait master? Someone who paints a portrait?
As you wish, milady. I shall go and alert your father of your return.
Okay. We'll get to see Liana's father and also her mother too. And also maybe her brother as well. She curtsies again and hurries towards the mansion.
So that just happened.
Yeah. Gigas.
I think you left out a few important details, which would have been nice to know.
Yeah, I mean, don't be shy, Liana. I mean, not to mention that you and I are now a couple. You need to let me in on these things too. I mean, your friends should at least know a bit more details of it too. Not as much as me though.
Indeed. If we had prior notice of your noble heritage, perhaps we could have made more appropriate preparations on our presentation.
Yeah, I mean, Kara is inappropriately dressed. Okay. presentation. I mean, you just look at Kara, okay? Amelia is okay. I mean, she looks presentable, you know. But okay, but Kara and Zack not quite presentable. I think maybe I'm not quite presentable too.
Yes, such as our choice of dress.
Amelia, you're fine. She looks pointedly at Kara. Yes.
I dress very appropriately for my profession.
Yes, for your profession, but not for this setting. You just stare at her. She crosses her arms.
Well, it's a little too late for that now.
Yeah. I guess your parents should be fine, right? Yeah, Leanna's parents should be fine, right?
Don't worry about it. We'll just go in and I'll say hi to my parents and I'm sure we'll be out in no time. Come on.
No, I don't think you'll be out in no time. No, seriously, no, Leanna, no. Have you forgotten about the seriousness? Like, the fact that it's so rare of them to like call you back means something must be up. Leanna leads us to the front door. She reaches up to a golden door knocker and pounds twice. The double doors fly open. An older man greets us with a warm smile. That must be Leanna's father.
Lady Leanna?
Or not. No, this is not Leanna's father. This is probably Leanna's butler. Yeah. I mean, his name is definitely not... I mean, because Leanna's... What's Leanna's family name again? I can't remember. What's her last name? Leanna something. Yeah, but it's definitely not Wigglesworth. No, this is Leanna's butler. Leanna's face lights up.
Scrogens! It's good to see you're still doing well.
Wait, but it seems like Scrogens, Leanna's butler has a portrait. So, I guess he's kind of an important figure. The butler, or Scrogens, as it were, bows at the waist.
Lady Leanna, how good to see you. Your father...
Yes, what about Leanna's father? He trails off, eyeing her clothing.
My lady, what are you wearing?
Well, armor. I mean, yes. I mean, okay. So now we know that Leanna usually wears proper dress, like the really formal kind of dress. Yeah, befitting of a rich setting.
Huh?
She glances down at her white armor. Horror flashes across her face and she's quick as she forgot about it.
Oh, this old thing?
Old thing? Oh? Cosplay! Part of her job as a researcher. Stay silent. She'll think of something. No, not cosplay. If you say cosplay, I think the butler would be like, what? I don't even know if the term cosplay even exists in this world. So I think part of her job as a researcher, yes. It's a new uniform for mage researchers! Scrogens frowns.
Sir, please forgive my impudence. However, I do recognize the uniform of a Mage-Knight when I see one.
God damn it.
After all, we do have a Mage-Knight within the House of Dawn.
Yep, her brother. His voice rings with pride. Well, I mean, Leanna, you have some explaining to do, but I'll be there for you, don't worry. Oh, Scrogens, if you only knew. If you only knew. Leanna's face turns pink.
Pay him no mind, Scrogens. Now, where is my father?
Hey, what? Leanna, why you ask me? Why you told Scrogens to pay me no mind? Come on now, don't be like this. I hope I didn't make the wrong choice though. Yeah, I think it should be okay. I think maybe neutral or something. Yeah, because I choose as a research, right? Maybe I should have humoured him a bit more and choose cosplay, but oh well. Leanna adeptly avoids answering, the air of authority in her voice silencing Scrogens. He's unconvinced, but lets the subject drop. He clears his throat.
As I was saying, my lady, your father is in an important meeting.
Important meeting? What about Leanna's mother? Leanna frowns.
I see. And my brother?
What about your mother?
Your brother will not arrive until this evening.
Okay, your mother? He looks apologetic. Actually, Leanna did say something about her mother before, right? I mean, she said her parents. When she received the letter, she said her parents. So that means, well, yeah, her mother should also be around, right? So where's her mother?
And the rooms are not yet prepared.
What? What do you mean the rooms are not yet prepared? You mean we were too early? Leanna blinks.
Oh.
But I mean, it's fine. You can still... I mean, it's not like we're going to go to our rooms now. I mean, you know.
My most profound apologies. You and your...
My what? Oh, my boyfriend, yes. He pauses. His gaze travels from Zach's weathered trench coat, familiar school uniform, and Kara's skimpy outfit. He sees the sword strapped to my back and arches an eyebrow. Well, my fellow adventurers, okay? Yeah, we are her fellow adventurers.
Guests are more than welcome to wait here, if you so please.
Can we like wait in the lobby at least? You know?
No, thank you.
Like in the waiting room, basically. The answer is unusually firm. Even Scrogins look surprised.
Of course, as your lady pleases.
Okay. Liana looks a little uncomfortable.
How do you guys feel if I show you around town instead?
Around town? No. Show me your mansion. Show me around your mansion, not your town, okay? I'm not interested in the town, but in your mansion. I'll be down for that. Kara grins.
That's a good idea. I'd be interested to explore where Lady Liana grew up.
Well, I guess that's fair enough. Liana stiffens.
It's just Leanna.
No, don't lie. Kara giggles, but Scrogins looks on disapprovingly.
Lady Liana, we would be happy to provide someone to show your friends the town. However, we do request your presence here at the house.
Then we need to join you. We need to join Liana, especially me. I have to join her.
Oh? How come?
It was requested by your mother that should you return, she'd like your opinion on the preparations for this evening.
What? What preparations for this evening? What's going on? Liana sighs, but not. Something to do with Liana's brother?
Of course.
Huh.
Thank you, my lady.
He bows and disappears into the mansion. Liana sighs again and turns to face us.
Sorry about that.
So we can't go in?
The burden of being a princess,
Liana shoots a look, but Kara merely smirks.
Are you going to be okay on your own?
Okay, I'm sure actually, but I'll miss you. You know, even if you're going to be away for a while. Because I don't know what's going to happen.
It will be no different from when we explore any other unfamiliar town.
Yeah, but I'm still going to be worried about Liana. Zack and I are not. With a short goodbye, Liana tours around and enters the mansion, shutting the crystal doors shut behind her. Repeat? Shutting the crystal doors behind her. We head back towards town. So what's the plan now? We wait?
I think I'm going to go to the marketplace. What about you, Zach?
So we're going to split up again, so the choices of who I want to go with. Zack shrugs.
Oh, probably go to the...
The what? Kara interrupts him.
Inn. I don't know why I asked.
Okay.
What about you, Amy?
Right, I should have known. The inn. She looks thoughtful.
Perhaps I will search for a library.
Oh yeah, library of course.
Sounds about right.
We make our way down the gravel path until we arrive back into town. We all split off and head in different ways. Alright, so we get a choice here. What do I feel like doing? I wonder what Amelia's up to. I should find Zack. Let's find Kara. I'd like to spend some more time with Liana. I'm good for now. So I even get a choice to spend some more time with Liana. So might as well go with Liana first. But let me think. Do I go with her first, or should I save Liana for last? Maybe I should save Liana for last. So let's check out what Amelia's up to first. And it seems like Zack and Kara are not together, so they are going their separate ways. Okay, let's see what Amelia's up to. Hey Amy! She stops and turns.
Greetings.
Greetings, yes. Mind if I join you?
If you so wish, I do not mind.
Sure. We begin walking in silence. As we pass the marketplace, we see a store loaded with volumes of books. Amy slows down, craning her neck to look. That book store looks interesting. Mind if we stop and take a look? She agrees and we approach.
Hello, hello! What can I interest you in today?
So even this random bookstore owner has a portrait, and he has a really weird looking hair. Some kind of what you call that, scruffy hair or something. Yeah, this kind of I don't know what kind of hair you call this, puffy hair or something. We're just browsing. Amelia flips through one of the books.
The pictures are quite fascinating. They're unlike any text I've seen before.
Why? How are they interesting? He beams.
These are character books.
Character books like picture books, like children picture books? Character books?
Yes.
Please explain. He flips through one of the books. They look like comic books with panels of hand-drawn characters speaking in thought bubbles, so something like comic books, manga, okay. As I glance at the novel Amy is looking at, I notice they're all the same art style. Or could even be a light novel. But yeah, I think you need to like differentiate. A novel and a comic book are totally different. This looks like the manga we have back home. Then the next thing Amy will ask is, manga? Amelia blinks.
I see. And those are fictional narratives.
Wait, what? I'm disappointed you, Amy. Why didn't you ask what a manga is? The thing is, would Amy even know what a manga is? Oh, this is definitely developer oversight. Yeah. She hesitates, then continues flipping through it. I'm surprised that you're still checking this out. I wouldn't expect you to be the type to be interested in manga.
In truth, I have never read one.
Of course you haven't. Do you even know what a manga is? Yeah, and just so you guys know, manga, there is no plural form for manga. The plural form of manga is manga. It's not mangas. Okay, there's no mangas. No such thing, because manga is a Japanese word. So you know, Japanese word. So the plural form of a Japanese word is the same word. So so the plural form of manga is manga. There's no mangas. No such thing. Yeah. I could help you find something that you might like.
That would be appreciated. What do you recommend?
What do I recommend? Magical girls, pretty boys, anything with robots. Hentai! Wait. No, please don't scare Amelia. Please don't scare Amelia with hentai. I think she'll be cool with robots, but then if I choose this, it might actually insult her. I mean, she might not get offended since she actually speaks like a robot, yeah. Actually, I don't want to kind of insult her with anything with robots, so why not try magical girls? Let's go. A whole shoujo. Select a volume with a cute girl in a pink dress. That's you, Amy. She holds up her manipulator and sparks fly out of it. You should try this one. She uses magic to help others, kind of like you do. Amy inspects it.
Intriguing. All of the texts I've read about casting have all been about casting technique. I am quite curious to understand how a fictional novel would illustrate casting.
It's all in the imagination. Something you definitely cannot do in real life. Amy accepts my suggestion and approaches the salesman.
I would like to purchase this novel.
This novel? Actually, it's called a comic book, not novel. You get your terms right, Amy.
Excellent choice.
Because a novel is definitely not called a novel. A novel is a book with tons of words. But a comic book doesn't have a lot of words, okay? No walls of text. She turns to me.
Are you also purchasing a character book?
Well, I mean, sure. Buy the hentai book. Sure, why not? No thanks. I'm so curious to choose this. You know, I mean, in real life, if I'm actually in Pixel Fate's shoes, I definitely would not have the bravery, have the courage to buy the hentai book. Okay, I definitely wouldn't dare to do this. But since this is a visual novel, I guess, you know, just heck it, YOLO! Buy the hentai book. The grin sprawls across my face. Of course I am. I find the hentai book and purchase it. The salesman places it into a bag for me.
Ah, a man of refined taste. Thank you for your purchase.
No problem, Toby. I definitely.
Thank you for helping me choose the perfect fictional narrative.
No problem, Amy. Luckily, I didn't give you the hentai book. Maybe I should have given you that. Maybe I can just share with you the hentai book that I bought, you know, just to show it to you, you know. It'll be fun. I hope you enjoy it. She nods.
I have spent much time in leisure. I should make productive use of this free time and see if there's any research or reading I could do on either the Shadow Temple or Void to help us with our imminent battle.
Good idea. Then I'll see you later, Amy. That makes sense. I'll leave you to it then. She nods and we separate, going our separate ways. Or going our different ways. Alright, so let's go in order, I guess. Let's find Zack. Let's go see what my good buddy Zack is up to. I weave my way through the town until I stumble across the inn. I'm surprised to see Zack drinking at the table instead of his usual position at the bounty board. Maybe he's just exhausted. I slide into the seat next to him. Hey. Zack blinks as if coming out of a trance.
Oh, hey.
His eyes seem distant, as like he's got something on his mind. Is it Kara? Everything okay? He doesn't say anything. His hands tighten around his mouth. Okay.
Yeah, I've just been thinking.
Thinking of retiring with Kara? I sit up straighter. Oh? I pause, waiting for him to continue. About what?
My parents.
Oh. Yeah, actually you never really talked about your past. Didn't you? Yeah, you have never really talked about your past, Zack. So you're now thinking about your parents. Zack is actually confiding in me. This feels like a whole new level of trust in our friendship. I get that. Sometimes I think about my parents too. I wonder what they're doing. They're thinking about me, I'm sure they are. Zack nods, sympathetically.
It's a bit different for me.
Also,
I became an orphan when I was really young.
oh,
I don't remember my real parents that much, but I do remember the sense of warmth and security I had with them.
wait, you became an orphan. So does that mean your parents died or something?
I know that they loved me. They were good to me.
He hesitates, searching for the words. I doubt it'll be like his parents abandoned him, right? Like just send him to an orphanage? No, right? Because he said his parents were really good to him.
After they were taken from me, I guess I always hunted for that feeling of being accepted and wanted.
Taken from you, so they did. I thought. Yeah. I can't even begin to imagine what Zack has gone through.
Damon gave me that.
Even like his second father, right? His throat bobs. He takes a heavy drink. After a moment, he shakes his head.
Vera was already a part of the group when I joined. He had been there for a full year. Damon looked after the both of us. Since I couldn't remember my real father that much, I always looked up to Damon. He was like a father to me.
Like a second father.
I thought he was like a father to Vera too, but...
Vera doesn't see it the same way, so his grip tightens around his mouth again.
We all loved Damon. Everyone in that group supported each other like a real family. To know that Vera could betray us like that.
Well, that's all in the past. His words feel heavy. They hang in the air. I'm not sure what to do, so I reach over and clasp a hand over his shoulder. I'm really sorry, man. He nods.
Thanks. And it's all over now anyway.
He trails off. That's enough sadness. Let's drink! No, let's continue listening. I want to know more about, Zack's past.
Sorry. I didn't mean to get all serious.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, there are times when you want to confide in someone, right? No, it's completely fine. You've gone through a lot. Sometimes it's better to just let it all out. Yeah. Actually, I think if I had chosen let's drink, maybe the same scenario would happen. It wasn't in my playthrough because during that time, remember there was a time when I had a choice to whether to drink with Zack or not. And I think if you choose that choice, then you would drink with Zack all the way until both of you got knocked out for a whole day. Yeah, I didn't choose that in the end. But I know in Luda's playthrough, yeah, of Crystalline, he chose that option. So, yeah. Zack nods.
Thanks.
I nod. Who? What are friends for? A small tugs at his sleeves.
Seriously though, if it weren't for you guys, this whole fair business would have been a whole lot worse.
True.
So, thanks.
You're welcome. We fall into a comfortable silence. Zack seems more at ease now. I think he's finally starting to make sense of his past. Maybe like get over the past. Zack takes a few more sips of his drinks. I eventually get up to stretch out my legs. I think I'm going to walk around outside for a bit. You want to join? He shakes his head.
I've got a bounty board to check.
Alright. Sure. He grins and I match it before saying my goodbyes. As I leave the inn, I feel comforted, knowing that Zack's feeling more like his usual self. Alright, so next will be Kara. I make my way back to the town center and ponder my next move. Right, let's find Kara. Yeah, let's find Kara. I haven't hung out with Kara in a while. Wonder what she's up to. I eventually find her in the marketplace with the Pango. Oh, so the Pango's with Kara now? Oh, I mean this shop looks like the shop that we went to back in the very beginning. But it looks much neater. Much brighter. Yeah, that gives a vibrant glow. She holds up a nice shirt. Oh, are you buying a shirt for Zack, Kara? Hey, Kara.
Oh, hey.
She absentmindedly greets me, then faces the Pango.
What do you think about this?
Why are you asking Pango about about what you thinks of the shirt? They're asking opinions from Pango?
Boy!
It's good?
Oh, you really think so?
Pango jumps up and down.
Boy!
Really? I didn't know Pangos have fashion sense. Kara glances at the shirt again and then frowns.
I don't know. Might be too fancy for his taste.
Yeah, she's totally buying clothing for Zack. She puts it back where she found it. Oh yeah, might as well ask me. She gestures towards a tent. They're selling genuine looking swords. Some of them are decorated with jewels.
What about one of those? Those are nice, right?
Where? I need to see it. The Pango nods in agreement.
Boy!
Everything is poi for you, Pango.
On second thought, I don't know. He's not really a sword guy.
Might as well buy another set of discharges for him. He'll be absolutely delighted, Kara. He treats his discharges as his baby, so, just buy a set of discharges for him.
There's a stall selling sweets and desserts. Everyone likes those, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know if Zack actually likes sweets and desserts. Maybe he's more into savory stuff. Savory food, Yeah, the kind that is served at inns.
Boy!
No? I think that's a no. Kara plants a hand on her hip.
Are you just agreeing with everything I say?
No, I think that's a no. Pango grins. He bounces even higher than before.
Boy!
Okay, so Pango is agreeing. Kara sighs. Don't worry, you can ask me, Kara, don't worry, okay? You can't ask the Pango opinions. No, Pango doesn't have opinions.
That's not very helpful.
I stifle a laugh. I guess the Pango isn't the best shopping buddy. What are you looking for?
A gift for Zack. But he's a lot harder to shop for than I thought.
Not really, just like I said, buy a set of discharges.
And the little blue guy here is not helping.
You seriously? That's why I'm like confused. Like, why are you asking a Pango for his opinions? As if he has any fashion sense to begin with.
Boy!
Sorry, Pango, not meant, not meant to be rude to you, but She looks thoughtful as she turns back to me.
Hey, so you're a guy. What do you think Zack would want?
It's pretty obvious. Give me a choice of discharges and I'll definitely select them. Socks? Leather comes in as many as 50 shades? Oh, come on, this reference. Something with guns. Definitely something with guns, okay? 100%. Zack likes to shoot things. Kara blinks, then laughs.
True.
Yeah, so, you have any kind of games or something that involves that?
Involves what? Shooting?
Yeah. Why not? Kara thinks about it. And she brightens.
Yeah, I think I have an idea.
Idea? Kara leads me to a different section of the shop that has another man at the counter. He's surrounded by trinkets and toys.
Hello, how can I help you today?
I'm looking for wind rings.
Wind rings? Okay.
Of course, right this way.
Wind rings. How are they like guns too? He shows us a sphere. A sphere.
Here it is.
How does it work? I blink. I don't get it.
It's a game. You shoot targets.
Oh. So you're buying targets? Okay. What targets? It's just a sphere. I'm presuming this sphere can summon rings for Zack to shoot at.
The targets are activated by wind magic.
Yeah.
See that button on the top? You press it and the sphere shoots out energy rings which go in 6 different directions. You have to try to shoot within the target.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty much, yeah. The wind ring is a sphere that shoots out rings that act as targets. That's pretty neat actually.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. This game is pretty popular.
Well, I haven't heard of it because I'm from another world. But of course we're not going to tell the merchant that. I'm not from around here. The salesman shrugs.
This comes with an underpowered wind discharger. You won't find a better deal anywhere else.
Okay. Just don't con us out of it, okay?
I'll take it.
Okay. The Pango greens.
Boy, boy.
Everything is poi poi to you, Pango. Beams after purchasing the game. The eyes zone to a location with silken garments.
Oh, those look pretty.
You're going to buy some clothes for yourself too, Kara? She starts to head into that section of the store. I begin to follow her when she stops singing.
You might not want to go in there.
Why not? Is it because it's for girls only? Why not? She points to the sign which clearly reads Vicky's Mysteries. I take a longer look inside the store and notice the bras hanging off of the shelf. Yeah, it's for girls only. Lingerie! I don't mind though, but then, actually, even if I don't mind, I think Liana would definitely be angry with me. If I go in that shop with Kara, Liana would be so pissed. Yeah, I definitely don't want to piss Liana off. Oh, Liana probably wouldn't be too happy to hear I went underwear shopping with Kara. Yeah. I think I'll go take a walk around town actually. Kara grins.
I'll catch up with everyone later.
Alright. I'm about to scoop up the Pango but he follows Kara inside. You bastard. Little pervert. Oh well, I make my way out of the shops and back into the center of town. Right, last one. I think about my next move. That's now, save the best for last. I'd like to spend some more time with Liana. Right. Maybe I'll go see what Liana is doing. She's probably done with whatever she had to do by now. I retrace my steps back to the mansion. It's not hard to miss. It's sparkling and wide, sitting on top of a hill overlooking the entire town. Look at this town. Wow. This is Liana's mansion. Soon make it back to the estate. A servant shows me inside and leads me to the crystal patio doors, opening them to reveal a magnificent courtyard. This is not a courtyard. Seriously? There's even a courtyard beyond these doors? Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey, you're done with your business? Liana looks surprised to see me but not unhappy.
What are you doing here?
Accompany you? I just thought I would come by to see if you needed any help.
Thanks, but I'm alright. Give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, 1 second, it's up. Alright. She disappears into the mansion. Hey, I thought you said 1 second! I take a moment to look at the courtyard. There's a maze of hedges in the middle of the garden. A maze of hedges, oh yeah, those classic. Yeah, you know, when usually mansions like this will have a maze, a garden maze. Yeah. Surrounding it are bushes of flowers. Their petals add a dash of color meets the green like a pastel rainbow. After a few minutes, Liana emerges.
Follow me.
Alright. She grabs my hand and leads me further into the courtyard. Where are we going?
I want to show you something.
Alright. We twist through the maze of neatly trimmed hedges. The flowers sway as we pass them as if waving hello. Finally we pause in front of a nut tree. Nut tree?
This is where I spent most of my childhood.
Ah, okay. You love this tree? By this tree?
Yep. Well, the whole courtyard, really. My brother and I would play hide and seek in the maze when we were younger.
Ah, okay. I see.
Sometimes I'd hide when my parents wanted me to do something I didn't want to do.
Okay.
Scrogins would spend hours trying to find me. I got really good at hiding and was able to sneakily move to a new spot if I knew he was coming close.
Okay. Well, those are the childhood days. That's really cute. What a rebel. Poor Scrogins. Yeah, I would like to say it's really cute, yeah. I imagine a young Lianna peeking behind one of the hedges and smile. I'm sure Scrogins didn't think so, but that is adorable. Lianna laughs.
I used to get into so much trouble when he'd eventually find me.
Yes, mischievous girl. So, what's the story behind this tree? Her face lights up.
My brother and I would train here.
Oh, train here? Train? Like Mage-Knight train?
Yes, in sword fighting.
Oh. Is that secretly, or... I mean, does your parents know about it? Or rather, do your parents know about it? Oh! She notes the surprise in my voice.
Why do you seem surprised?
I mean, because I thought your parents were against you becoming a Mage-Knight, so it's like, you know... I don't know, I just assumed you did all of your training at the academy. She shakes her head.
It was proper for my brother to be trained in combat. I would often sneak here to watch him, and sometimes he'd teach me in secret.
So your parents didn't know about it. He taught you in secret. Maybe, I guess, when Lianna's parents find out about her true nature, maybe Lianna's brother will defend her. Yeah, hopefully.
When my parents discovered I wanted to learn, they let me.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure why. They're usually pretty strict about things, but I guess they felt like it wouldn't really matter either way.
Then I think they wouldn't I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind you becoming a Mage-Knight. You could have at least like brought that up. If they were really against it, then okay, that's a different story, but still, at least you got the opportunity. So her parents were okay with Lianna learning sword fighting with her brother. She nods and places her hand affectionately on the tree. I step closer and notice the nicks along the barks, or rather along the bark. Casualties from their sword practice, I assume. Casualties from their sword practice. That's kind of a weird way to phrase it, but okay. It sounds like you and your brother have always been close too, because casualties is a term that's usually used to describe people, you know, or to a lesser extent animals, but you don't really use the term casualties for this sort of thing. Yeah. It sounds like you and your brother have always been close too. She brightens again at the mention of him.
Yeah, he's a bit older than I am, so he's always looking out for me. Even when I was little, if father was angry with me, my brother would take the brunt of the anger to try to protect me.
So your brother really loves you. She turns to me, the light dancing in her eyes.
I'm nervous, but I'm also very excited to see him again. It's been too long.
Well, you'll see him in the evening, and as well as your parents, because your father is in a meeting, right? And I'm not sure where your mother is. Suddenly, a sly smile spreads across her face. Wait, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Are we going to train here?
Follow me.
Oh, okay. Somewhere else? Again?
Come on!
She grabs my hand and steers me deeper into the gardens. Where are we going now? She giggles. Secret?
You'll see.
Okay. Lianna pushes aside some of the greenery, revealing a small gap. Looks as though it may have been bigger before, but it's been overgrown. Okay, some secret hideout. What's this? Her blue eyes twinkle.
So impatient. Come on.
Yeah, I am impatient. We squeeze our way through, having to bend low to avoid hitting our heads. Some skinny branches scratch at my skin. After a while, Lianna pushes aside even more branches and leaves. It seems like the music has stopped. A soft breeze laced with the scent of something floral caresses my face. Are we going to get a CG? I would love to get a CG here. She leads me to a tiny grassy area surrounded by trees. They remind me of weeping willows, except the branches bloom with long streams of sky blue flowers. They weave over us like a canopy, blocking out most of the sky and sunlight. Some golden beams are able to filter through, but the flowers are fluffy and thick. I let out a small breath of wonder. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Can I get a CG? The branches sigh. I mean, I can imagine it, but still. Streams of blooms flutter in the breeze. Or rather, wait, hold on. More like streams of blue blooms flutter in the breeze. Liana reaches up to touch one, her fingers lingering at the end.
If I ever wanted to be alone, or not have the servants find me, I'd go here.
Ah. She's smiling, but her voice is as soft as the flowers. She meets my eyes and then blushes, looking away. Why did you want to be alone? She hesitates.
I struggled a lot with what I wanted to do, and what my parents wanted me to do.
Ah, different ideas.
I didn't want to disappoint them, but there were so many things that they wanted me to do I felt was pointless.
I mean, Liana had wanted to tell her parents that, right? But she didn't have the courage to. Because she said before that she's scared that she might disappoint them. Like what?
Like embroidery lessons.
Oh, embroidery lessons. Well, that's a girly thing. I'm not surprised there. The voice raises in frustration.
Those stupid tiny stitches! Do you know how many times I pricked my fingers because of that?
I can get that, but I myself am not good at sewing. So, well, I of course I've never like pricked my fingers, obviously not. Okay, I'm too careful to prick my fingers. I wouldn't even dare to do that.
And it's not even useful sewing, like mending clothes. It's literally just for decoration.
Well, that's your parents being very traditional.
But a lady embroiders. And so my mother insisted that I do so too.
So, how do you fare now? If I ask whether you're good at embroidering now? That sounds tough. Let all the frustrations all out. Or rather, let the frustrations all out. I can't relate. Let the frustrations all out. I think I'm just going to say that, yeah, that sounds tough. I understand how that can be difficult. She turns to me, her anger melting.
Did you go through that too?
Well, not really. I did learn sewing during school, but it was only for like a brief period of time. Like it's like only for like a few months. Yeah, and I did manage to sew and all that, but yeah, sewing is not my cup of tea. Not at all. Yeah, definitely a little of both. Well, I mean, honestly speaking, not at all. But I mean, I guess. But I did do sewing, a little of both. Not really. My parents were strict about some things, and no matter how I tried, they wouldn't budge on it. But in many ways, they let me decide what I wanted to learn and let me shape my own future. And I looks thoughtful.
That sounds like a good balance. I suppose my parents could have always been worse. They did still let me pursue some of my own interests, after all.
Oh, so I'm being on the balanced side, the safe side. Yeah, that's what I would say, definitely, yeah. There are a few leaves sticking up in her hair from the shrubs. I smile, reaching to pluck them out. Liana meets my gaze and blushes. A few sapphire petals had fallen into her hair. I brush those away too. My fingers slide down the end of her blonde locks and I twirl the curl of her hair around. Liana smiles, bashful. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale. Kiss the girl. Let's kiss. Time seems to slow as I gaze into her eyes. The peacefulness of the gardens, or rather the peacefulness of the garden fills me with courage. I know Liana wants to keep us a secret, but we're finally alone. Oh wait, oh yeah, we're supposed to keep it a secret, right? But maybe I should have chosen fairy tale or something. But we'll see. Her eyes search my own, and I feel myself drowning in her crystal blue eyes. In this moment, everything feels perfect. I wrap my arms around her and pull her close. She loops her arms around my neck, sealing the distance between us. See, she's okay with it too. I lean down and place a gentle kiss on her lips. She responds eagerly, pressing against me, deepening the kiss. I feel her hunger for me as I taste the sweetness of her lips. Her fingers run through my hair as I leave a trail of kisses along her neck. Her breath catches each time my lips touch her skin. I mean, kisses are okay, just don't go beyond that. Okay? Lisa, okay? And then, a faint voice. Someone calling. Uh-oh.
Lady Liana!
Uh-oh. We freeze.
Lady Leanna!
Okay, you better get going, Liana. The voice rises higher.
Lady Leanna, where have you gone?
Oh no!
Liana's face flushes. She wiggles until I release her.
We better go.
Yeah. Based on what you said, we've still got a few hours before he finds us. Oh yeah. Try to pull her back, but she escapes my grasp.
Nuh-uh, it's time to go.
Alright. She smooths out her hair and skirt. I sigh. Alright. I go to follow her, but Liana stops me. But actually, no, we shouldn't follow her, because if I do, then the butler will get suspicious.
Wait! We can't leave together.
Yeah. Why? You should know why, Pixar. Liana blushes.
Because...
Or am I doing this on purpose? I act stupid.
Just wait here for a little bit. I'll go back first, and then once there's been enough time, then you can follow.
Alright. Okay. She smooths out her hair and skirt one more time. She's about to leave when she suddenly turns back around. She plants a quick peck on my cheek and flashes me a smile that leaves. Aww, at least she gave me one more peck. I wait for about 10 or 15 minutes before finally making my way through the garden. I get lost a few times in the maze, but eventually find my way back out. Alright. As I return to the main estate, I decide to go back to town and see what else is going on.